this is your round off handspring video. Basically, we're just going to combine a lot of the round off drills that we did with the standing back handsprings that we did. This video is for air tracks if you have an air track at home. And this video is really, you can do the round off handspring, some of the drills, but this video is really kind of an intermediate video. It's really intended to, if you already have a good round off and a pretty decent standing back handspring. So if you don't, keep working on that. You can still use some of these drills, and it's a good video to watch to see what you may be needing to work on in the future when you get there, okay? So the first drill that we're gonna do is a round off scoop to pike sit drill. We did that in the round off drill air track video, but what we're gonna add to it is a round off scoop to pike sit, and then we're gonna immediately get the hands back up and lift the hips up off the ground. So you'll need some cushion to do this. You don't have to have the cushion, but it's really good to. I like having the cushion. Makes me feel like I can be a little bit more aggressive. Now, what you're going to do is your hands are going to go on the floor, and then we'll do one with on the air track. It's a little bit harder to do it on the floor and go up to the air track. You are required to push up from the floor quicker and harder, and that really helps you understand how much force needs to come up from the floor to get your feet scooped through to be at the right angle for that back handspring, okay? So I'll give you an example. Scoop up. Now I'm kind of bouncing probably a little bit too much. It's hard to not bounce because this air track is a little bouncy today. You can blow it up a little bit more. Okay, but I'm gonna do that again. This time I'm gonna try to keep my core a little bit tighter so I can have a little bit more solid movement and a more clear pike sit. Okay, so that's emulating scooping at the end of your round off, standing up tight and reaching back with open armpits and open hips for the back handspring. Now, we're gonna do the same drill, but I'm gonna put my hands on the air track and my feet on the floor. This makes me have to kick a little harder and push a little harder off my legs instead of my arms. Same drill. Always do it from standing here, okay? You don't want to hurdle into this drill, and we're not even going to hurdle in any of these drills until the very end, okay? So here we go. I got a little bit more scoop on that one. That was a much faster scoop. I'm obviously much stronger with my legs than I am my arms. So the next one is a round off scoop to pike sit. But this time we're going to stay in the pike sit, but we're going to travel. Okay, so I'm going to see how far we can travel back. Okay, this is basically mimicking at the end of your round off how you want to push and travel back into your next back handspring. Okay, so I'm going to scoot this back. So I'm going to try to travel a little bit. And I'm going to put my hands on the air track, my feet off the air track, just like the last drill. Okay. And that's why you want that cushion, okay? It's okay to be a little bit out of control, especially if you have that cushion. You want to get really good at these drills before you move on to the next one. So if you're not good at the first few that we're doing, stay there. You want to be a master at each of these drills. Each of these drills are building on each other, okay? So the next one is a round off from a kneeling lunge to a handstand pop-up. We did this in our other video. Okay, and I'll show you. You can do it one of two ways. You can start with your good foot forward, arms up by your ears, round off, pop up, boom. Or you can do it from your not favorite leg and give a hurdle. Okay, so I'm going to do it from my not favorite leg. I have my left leg forward, and I'm going to go here, hurdle. Okay, had to shorten that out a little bit because I was going to run into the mat. All right, now here's a little bit more of a dynamic drill here. I'm going to start with my good leg forward, do the handstand pop up, and then push back to pike sit. Okay, so here. You want to land like this. I wasn't strong enough in that skill right there to land like that. So you want to try to land in that pike sit. All right, this one involves your tail mat. If you don't have a tail mat, you can do this from the floor or a cushion. You just really need a little bit of a higher surface. Okay, so we did this drill in the standing back handspring drills, but it also works for your connection or the round off back handspring. Okay, so you're going to go handstand snap down. I'm not going to go over handstand snap down because I went over that in the back handspring video. So if you want an explanation, and you probably need an explanation if you don't know the steps to a really good handstand snap down, go back and watch the back handspring video. Okay, so before you go into handstand snap down, you probably want to do your little pike sit, okay? And here it is. And travel. So once you've gotten that, you can do your handstand snap down back handspring. Okay? So one drill that I forgot is really good. You can do it from your snap down or from your round off. I'm going to do it from a kneeling round off so I don't have so much power. But you want to go, the next drill is round off, stand up, fall flat. So you do want to definitely make sure you have cushions on this one, okay? You're going to go round off, stand up, fall flat. Up. We do that drill in, I think in the round off one. I know I've done it before in this series, okay? But that helps you understand that you have to stand up and finish your round off and stand up. And as you're pushing back, you still have to stand up and reach and stretch through the armpits and get flat here. Open. Stretch. Okay? You don't want to end the round off and just go boom and not stand up all the way. Okay? So that's the next drill. Let's see. Standing, round off, back handspring is next. So when you guys do this, on your aircraft especially, and especially if you're either perfecting it or you are learning it, you don't really want to just take off running and do a super fast round off back handspring, okay? You want to have a good enough round off that's generating power that you can do it from a stand first, okay? When you're not in the gym and I'm not spotting you and all that, okay? So we're going to start here, standing round off, back handspring. And if you've done these drills enough, that connection shouldn't be something that's too crazy for you to do by yourself, okay? As long as you have a good round off and a good standing back handspring, and you've done the drills, you're connecting the handstand snap down back handspring, all that, okay? So then you're going to do a power hurdle round off handspring from the floor up to the mat. So we're building up to build up to be able to do it with speed, okay? To do it with more power. So here, jump up. All right? Then you can do your running. Now, it would be good if you incorporated some of the round off drills that we did to help lengthen your round off into the round off back handspring drills. So if you have a paddle mat, you can go like this. Start back here, take off running. Kind of had to cut that off because I was close to the end. So you want to keep working on those round offs as you're working on your round off handspring too. The last drill that we're going to do is one that we did in the round off series, okay? And I'm going to put my good foot behind me like this, and my arms back here. And I'm going to swing forward, okay? And go ahead and do the round off back handspring. So you're here. Boom. other one that I have, okay, is for you to go round off and pause with your arms right here, with your knees slightly bent, with your bottom slightly out here, and pause and go without swinging. If you're not super confident in that one, it can sometimes be dangerous to pause if you're not really pushing really hard with your legs. But if you're confident with it, but you just can't get that connection yet, it is kind of a good drill for you to do if all else fails. I would definitely try it if you have a trampoline first. I would definitely try it without a swing here on the trampoline first, so you can get the feel of it, okay? Doing the round-offs where you have your length, where we have our chalk marks, okay? You can make your round-off longer, and you can make marks on your air track for your handspring to be longer as well, okay? You can do round-off over your air track, and once you get there, you can go round-off over the air track and then handspring on the grass or whatever floor that you have, okay? But only after you feel super confident in doing that, okay? So master each step before you go on to the next one. If you have any questions, you can email me at leslie@summitsportscenter.com or tag me in videos, send me videos. I can tell you, hey, you know, go back to this drill and maybe do that a few more times, or maybe do some blocking drills. Hey, watch the back handspring video again because, you know, we're not doing X, Y, or Z. So on Facebook, I'm FlipDoc, and Instagram, I'm FlipDoctor. So send me your videos or shoot me an email. You can always see any of these videos on our website, summitsportscenter.com, under virtual content. And if you just go to the home page, you will see it, how to get to the virtual content. But for whatever reason, if you're not directed to the home page, you can always go to events and then click on virtual content, and everything is listed under each genre, each category. So this video would be listed under tumbling as well as air track videos. All right, thanks for joining me. Have a great day.